What's going on, YouTube? So for today's video, I'm going to be telling you all why I recently started martial arts training. So if you all are new to my channel, I am a certified personal trainer. So my focus has primarily been on bodybuilding type of workouts. I competed in one show, then after that I ruptured my Achilles, so I've been just slowly but surely making my return back into peak form so that I can compete again. Now in the past I did box. No, I didn't do any matches or anything, but I used to go to a boxing gym and I was boxing every day. Well, not every day, but 4 or 5 days a week for about a year and a half, I would say. Maybe a little less than a year and a half, but for sure over a year. So recently I got back into doing boxing workouts where I was just hitting the heavy bag, and I have a playlist on my channel of those workouts if you want to check that out to get some exercise in for cardio, fat loss, whatever it may be. And then I got that itch again to get back into some type of combat sports training. So I was looking around for some boxing gyms in my area, but I always wanted to try mixed martial arts, but I didn't really have the knowledge about where to start or how to get involved. So I talked to one of my good friends who started doing MMA, I want to say either last year or 2 years ago. And he had been telling me that, I need to start doing it. But I was just, putting it off to the side. And then I met somebody at the gym who is in the Army, and he actually told me of a good MMA gym near me. It's actually in the same location as my gym where I lift weights. So I felt like that was the perfect opportunity. And I was hesitant at first because the older I get, the less I want to take risk, and I think that's bad. I think I need to still be able to get outside of my comfort zone like I did when I was younger. So I took a Muay Thai class and I loved it. The reason I loved it is because I have a lot of learning to do, and I see this as a challenge that's going to take years for me to get hopefully great at Muay Thai. It's not going to be something, in 12 weeks I'll be a master of Muay Thai. No, this is something that's going to take years to get better at. In addition to that, I also plan on taking a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class at this gym as well. But I don't know if I should take Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at the same time, or if I should focus on one for a certain amount of time. So if anybody does train MMA, please let me know in the comment section below what you would recommend. But back to why I started this training, I also wanted to become more functional again, because over the years with me just lifting weights, not stretching as often as I'm supposed to, I have become very stiff and I have lost a lot of mobility. I don't notice it in my day-to-day life, but for example, a couple months ago, I helped some friends move, and just picking up things and putting them down, boxes, dressers, beds, all that stuff. I could tell my mobility was not where it used to be. So I'm at the point in my life now where it doesn't mean much to me if I can just go to the gym and lift a lot of weights. That's good for some people, maybe if you're in powerlifting or things like that. But I don't do powerlifting. I do bodybuilding shows. Well, I've done one show so far. I plan on doing another one, hopefully next year, depending on how things are going in the world. But I'm doing that in order to show people what's possible. Not because I want to compete for a living. That's not what I want my job or occupation to be. I don't think it's the healthiest thing to do in the first place. So I'm not going to constantly put my body through that, I'm doing it just to show people what's possible when you put your mind to something. So as far as the mixed martial arts go, with the Muay Thai specifically, that first day in the gym, like, I don't even know how to kick yet. And I was like, wow, this is something that I can learn. I felt like a kid in the gym, and I just loved that feeling. I felt like I was back playing basketball again, and I'm trying to force myself to, really get out of that comfort zone. But at the same time, I'm also getting better at something that can apply, across my entire life. And what I mean by that is discipline. I've been lacking discipline. Yeah, I go to the gym, but when I say I'm lacking discipline, just because I'm going to the gym consistently doesn't mean I have discipline. I haven't been tracking my workouts. So it's like a domino effect. And then I easily fall track of what I should be eating, as far as making sure I'm getting enough of my macronutrients in, specifically like protein. Like, I'll be like, oh, okay, it's okay, I'll make up for it tomorrow. Then that turns into the next day. So with MMA or mixed martial arts, it's going to make me become more disciplined. Well, it's not going to make me, but it's going to help me with that, because this is something that I made sure to, that first day, I made sure to sign up for a 12-month membership in order to keep myself accountable, so that I have to show up to those classes in addition to doing my regular workouts. Now, I have changed my workouts to full body routines so that I can spend less time lifting weights and spend an equal amount of time practicing mixed martial arts. So another reason why I wanted to start mixed martial arts is because of the whole respect factor. And I noticed this on the first day I went to the gym. Everyone had respect for each other. And I have never been in any type of competitive environment where everybody has respect and they communicate, but at the same time, everybody's trying to get better. But people are humble enough to respect people that have more experience than them, because they want to learn. And I think that's very crucial for life in general. I work a 9-to-5 for people who are new to my channel, but it's a lot different when you're in a work environment and you have people that have certain titles higher than yours, but they haven't necessarily accomplished more than you, if that makes sense. But when you go to the MMA gym, you know who has accomplished more than you, but they still show you respect. And it's not always the same way, not even in corporate America, just in life in general. Now, I said to myself, if I can go to an MMA gym and these individuals in here are humble, knowing what they're capable of from a physical standpoint, then everyone should be humble. Unless somebody is really pushing you to that limit to where you're like, okay, I can't take it anymore. But that was something that I really noticed immediately. Everybody was humble, friendly, and at the same time disciplined. So I wanted to share that with the channel just because my content will be changing some. It'll be more fight predictions, whether it's boxing or UFC, fight analysis, and then I'll also incorporate some videos into looking at the physiques of fighters and breaking it down from a personal trainer perspective. And then I'll be sharing some full body workouts as well. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to get footage of my training, especially early on, because I go to this gym by myself. So I'm not going to go there, set up a tripod while a class is going on. And I'm not worried about recording this right now. I'm trying to learn and I'm trying to become better myself, just a better person overall, more disciplined, learn self-defense skills, and I'm trying to just improve my overall life because I notice myself getting content with where I am, and I need to get out of this rut immediately and step things up. So hope you all enjoyed this video. If you have ever practiced MMA before or you currently practice it, leave me some suggestions down below on how I should approach it, as far as what do you think about Muay Thai or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And also let me know some good books that you think I can read to learn about the history of mixed martial arts, because when I do something, I like to learn about the history. I enjoy going down the rabbit hole and learning about the origins and everything like that, because I don't know a lot of mixed martial artists. I was a huge boxing fan growing up, so I know, Bruce Lee is huge, but I don't know a lot about Bruce Lee. I do know a lot about, well, not a lot, but I know some stuff about Michael Jai White, who is somebody I, watch his content, and I think he's, awesome at mixed martial arts. But I'm getting more into learning the different skill sets from watching UFC and things like that. So please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.